Hey everyone, this is Deepak Patel, and in this video I'd like to talk about the most important thing for a financial and investment advisor. Getting meetings with qualified people. In almost every single call that I have with advisors to really see what is that they want and what is stopping them to grow their practices, it's the number one thing and number one desire is getting meetings, and then obviously getting meetings with a qualified prospect. And in a way, this is a problem for any businesses who is trying to grow, right? Any individual or a business person who is trying to grow their business, getting in front of the qualified prospect is always a challenge, and it's always something people really struggle and people want to learn. And that is exactly the area that I focus on, helping financial and investment advisor get client. And the reason I personally focus on this group of people is because, in the beginning when I started, we were helping other businesses like realtors and others as well. But then I think what we realized very quickly is that everybody's sales process and value proposition is quite different. And most importantly, the number one thing that is important for you to get meetings. So if you're not getting meeting today, chances are you have this one thing that is happening. And the one thing is you don't have a clear understanding of the problem that your market faces, right? And what we realized is when we are helping investment and financial advisors versus other businesses, the problem their market faces were very different, right? Because people who are trying to sell their homes, they have a different problem than somebody who is trying to retire, for example. And like knowing their problem is really the heart and soul of client acquisitions and meeting acquisitions, because a meeting happens before clients. So we really had to focus on the problem that group of people were having, and it was very difficult to focus on problems of a bunch of different group of people. And that's when we said, let's kind of focus on financial advisors. So if you're an advisor trying to get meetings and not getting meetings, chances are you don't really have an understanding of the problem that your market faces. And using the high level problem that your company provides you is not enough, right? Because every advisor is going after, pre-retirees. They're between, 55 plus years of age. They have a big, retirement savings that advisors want to bring on to their own books. And they're all targeting this group of people. And that's okay. But the challenge is, everybody in that group have different problems, right? A doctor who is trying to retire is very different from a teacher, and who is very, very different from an executive professional working in large companies. So these people have different problems. And if you're not getting meeting, guaranteed you're not able to speak to the problem these people have, right? So case in point, in my case, I know the number one problem all the advisors have is getting more meetings. And for me, when I try to have conversations with people who have a potential of becoming my clients, then I have to be able to speak to their problems, which is meetings. And similarly, you need to be able to identify what is the problem that your market faces, and you need to go one level down. And you can't be holistic financial plan and holistic retirement planning and things of that nature. You really have to dig deeper, because it's fascinating when you start learning how people describe the problem they're having. And when you start to learn about that, and when you start to put those words, if you will, specific words and language people use to describe their problem in your marketing, in your messaging, in your reach out, then you will start to get traction from people, which will lead to meetings. And that really is something extremely critical. And I wanted to just do a quick video and share this insight that if you want more meetings, then go find problems that your specific group of prospect are facing today. So I hope you found this useful. And if you're an advisor and you're thinking, you know what, I need some help to get more meetings, specifically using newer strategies and social media approaches and technology and automations and all of that, then reach out to me and let me see if we can help you or not, because our approach is not for all the advisors. But the best way we can do this is have a very short call and assess if what we do for our clients and what we show them how to do is going to work for you or not. So if you found this helpful, if you think, this guy can actually help me grow my practice, help me get more meetings, then send me a note, send me a message. But I hope you found this video useful. And if you know any advisors that can get some value and help from this, then please share this video. Thanks a lot for watching.